Hello, people. Okay, I have 3 packages from Temu. There's one. One of these has my Fishland Win items in it. I'm not sure which one. There's 2, which this one is kind of heavy. Ugh. And here's 3rd. That was Angus passing through. Yes, Angus, Mama loves you. Alright, so we're just going to open this one first, and then I will open the other 2 and sort through them so it goes quickly. I know people don't like sitting forever on videos, so they skip through everything, and, you know, that's fine. Sometimes I do that too. But sometimes it's because I'm so tired that I don't skip. I actually just put it on double speed, because skipping makes it that much more bad for your algorithms. And I try to support every channel I watch, and I am watching everyone's channels. I may not get to immediately commenting anymore, but I do hit the like button because it's on my TV. I can hit the like on my TV, and I can see it all on my TV, and it's just easier. And I know a lot of people watch mine on TV as well and never comment. Some might hit the like button. Okay. Let's see if I can get this all the way out. I'm not sure what's in the big box anymore. Alright. So I'm going to push this out of the way for a minute. And we're going to get to the little things first. This is an Alina Cuddle cutting die. You'll see a lot of cutting dies in the days to come. This is a Halloween cutting die. Hi, Rex. I know, I'm using the table that you use for a bed. And that's what those are. I'm not going to put it in here because I'm just going to put it away. This here, you know how you're always looking for a way to pop the SIM card out of your, or not SIM card, but your micro SD card out of your phone or your tablet, and you never can find the device that comes with it for that? Well, that's what this is. And you just do that with it, and you pull it out, and you put it back in, of course. I mean, I have a dozen of these types of things, but can't find a single one. This one is got the case so that I can put it on a key ring or something like that. So I'm going to put it over here where I know exactly where it's at until I can't find it again. Haha. He's my next to oldest cat. That's Rex. And he's not doing so good these days. Okay, we have this lovely crow cutout, die cut, cutting die. Ha! I'll get it right one day. And I think he's pretty cool. Yes, I am thinking of Halloween. I always think of Halloween. And though I want to do the Halloween in April, I'm not sure that I'll be able to. A pack of sponges with the light scrubbers, at least it's supposed to be. And there goes my hiccups again. I hiccup a lot when I get nervous. And today, doing this, I'm nervous. I don't know why, but I am. Maybe because I don't get to do this enough anymore. This is 20 sheets, 10 colors of cardstock. I don't know how thick it is because it doesn't feel very thick. As you can see, the color is only on one side. And you got the shiny gold, and these are all shiny. You got rose gold, silver, a vibrant purple that's got cutting marks in it. Can you all see that? Wow. Seriously, people? Well, there's a sheet I won't get much use out of. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful, vibrant red. I love that red. That is gorgeous. They're thicker than I thought they would be, which is good, or I thought they were. I was hoping a little bit thicker, but this will do. Green, copper. This is like a fuchsia pink. I'm not sure what, I think that's a pinkish pink, and that beautiful blue. So I'm going to put that purple to the top here, because I'm going to put that into the reviews, a picture of it, because that's just, yeah, it's just. And these are so etched and cut into that, yeah. I don't know what they did with it, but they flip this down so the paper doesn't get caught. Still not very sure what's going on with my eyes. They haven't gotten any worse, but right now they're at an even keel. They're not getting any better either. So, and no, I did not buy those eye drops because, as I said, I think previously in my hauls, that they're not, of course, FDA approved, but there can be some side effects, and burning is one of them. I don't need my eyes to burn any more than they do. And apparently they process it with an alcohol solution of some sort. And I'll have to check those other ones later. And so I decided, I opted out of that because I don't need more problems than what I have. Whoa. So I have decided to look into a loan for getting my eyes done, or at least the one eye, the right side, because I want to get it all done as soon as possible, since I'm the primary budget keeper of this house. Now, this here, I love this die, these cutting dies. They are alphabet. And they are decorative alphabet. And they kind of have florals. It even kind of looks like it's a seascape type of situation. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that one back together with this. And then I'll cut them apart later and I'll put them away. I am organizing all my cutting dies. And I'm just going to pop this one in here, just to keep the cutting dies together as much as possible. I have been working on diamond painting finishings up, and that's going well enough that I just finished that coffee clock finally. And I'm going to show those diamond paintings, you know, when I'm done with them, and I'll just put pictures into a video for you, if you're interested. Oh, this is a metal cutting board. It's actually quite heavy. Let's see how flat it is. Flat enough. And I'm going to be using this for transferring, like when I'm working on a resin project or something like that, I'm going to put it on this and then transfer it to a level board so that it can sit aside and be, you know, cured. So I'm going to put this away. That's part of the weight of this package. Now we're down to that box. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and put everybody on pause, except me, of course. You know, I have to do the sorting through the 2 larger bags. Let's get this tape cut. I'm trying to see what that says at the top. It just says TT87-8, I believe. Okay, it's got some bubble wrapping. I like when things come like this. Oh, this is my Alina Cuddle. Oh, I love this. Get it open. The reason why it's in this is because this is glass. And it has magnetic qualities glued to the back so that these magnets here will help hold your cards and stuff in place. Oh, I'm so happy with this. If you're interested in card making, I'm going to do one, I don't know, video of making a card. And then from then, I'm just going to post video of cards that I've already made. Because once you see how to make a card out of these cutting dies, etc., all it goes from there is your imagination. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, I am going to pause you, do some sorting, and I shall return very momentarily for you. Get this together here and get it out of the way, back it up, and try. Okay, all sorted. So I think we're going to start with the dullest part of this. As you know, I've been buying clothes from Temu for a little bit now. And so their shoes aren't so bad, but you really need to make sure that they are your size. Do pay attention to all the measurements. And this one, I believe, is a 4X, yes. And it comes with the shirt. Although I think the 4X tops are really a little bit larger than what I need. And I don't know if anybody wants to see try-ons. You know, especially when somebody's got a big belly like me because, well, I have a liver problem, and it's fatty, and it's oversized, so my gut is oversized. And then these are supposed to be capris. And at the bottom portion, they got the same print. They are polyester. Most everything is, and by the way, polyester is a plastic. I am looking for cotton clothing. Cotton clothing allows your skin to breathe. It can be just as soft as these these brushed polyester items. This is a dress. And it is supposed to be maxi length. And I've got it in a 4X. So it's got a pretty little butterfly on it. Some bling stuff. I'm going to stand up and hold this up and see just how long this actually is to me. Because I'm only 5'5". And if it's short on me, then they lie about things. And, well, Yeah, this is not maxi length, folks. This is just at my knee, which is okay, but not what I purchased, or thought I purchased. But, you know, my eyes are bad, so. And they like to put deceiving pictures on. I do hope it does me justice. I usually wear mostly plain clothing. Just trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. But then again, I wear this in the house, so nobody actually sees me. Also a 4XL. And these are the long pants. Let's see if I can figure out which way they go to open them up. They have no designs on the pants. But I did get them where they're loose because I want, you know, I like being unconstricted. So as you can tell, the legs are baggy like they should be for me because my ankles and my legs swell. So they become tight on my legs if they're the, you know, form-fitting stuff. And then get this folded up and out of the way. As I said, this is the boring stuff. Well, the mostly boring stuff. I'm sure you can make up your mind which is more boring out of these. And this is the design of the shirt. It is a long sleeve. And I prefer long sleeves because my elbows, I sit at my desk all day long, and my elbows are always resting on the desk. So I end up with scaly patches on my elbows pretty bad. And right now they're flaking. Sometimes they'll feel damp and chafe worse. And having long sleeves prevents that. Most of my things do not really have long sleeves because, well, after I went through menopause like I did, which I did pretty good with, my husband's still living, so that's proof of that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I really don't. Brain's gone. I just want to get done for you guys. Okay, another cutting die. More cutting dies. This is rabbits for Easter cards. This is just a daisy or sunflower. I can't remember what it was supposed to be. And of course, it just says silvery gray. Then we have this beautiful reeds and wetlands grass one. Then I have a bunch of leaf ones. Okay, next up is this really pretty, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's decorative. And it's got flowers. This is ocean related. This one was, oh, I don't know, supposed to be waves, I think. This is snowflakes for Christmas coming up. Ships to go with the ocean-themed stuff. Seashells also to go with the ocean-themed stuff. And maybe some of you will recognize this guy. Flower. Also ocean-themed. Lighthouse, a seagull, a compass, and an anchor. Also ocean-themed. This is a embossing folder. And then we have wheat or tall grass. We have this little gem here. And the gates. I love these gates. Then we also have flowers and leaves. And then on to the other portion of card crafting. These are Alina Cuddle O2 inks. See if I can get this open here. Now these are also able to be used water activated. And they're loose in here. But let's see, how many colors are there? 24. So, you know, these are just representative of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to open them as yet, but many, many lovely colors. So I'm going to put these back in here till I'm ready to use them, and then you'll see them when I make cards, if you're interested in card making. And you don't have to be. You don't have to pretend you are. If you're not interested, then, you know, skip that video. All right, these are 3 items that I want in Fishland. First of all, the 3D printing filament, oh boy. It's on a reusable and detachable spool. And, well, I don't want to have to try to get pictures up into this, so I'll open the box, but not the package. Inside, I really need to get one of my box knives out for doing this. Hi, Haven. Are you coming for a visit? And that's the color. And it's dual blue and green mix. So blues look like it's going to start first, and then the green comes, and then the blue. It just goes back and forth like that. All right, let me get that out of the way. Hey, man. What? You talking to Mom now? Huh? Say hello to everybody. He has gotten so big and so loving. Say hello. Oh, you gotta scratch first before you say hello? Yes? Okay, you go ahead and go on about your business. Go on. Go on. Well, I don't think he knows what he wants to do. All right, the next 2 items is representative of what all's in this last portion of this haul. And these 2 items coming up are the other 2 Fishland wins. I have animal molds. They're all individually wrapped. I don't want to have to unwrap them, so I will try to get pictures up for you all. Oops, I missed an item. This, I guess you saw this before. I accidentally ended up with a second, and that's not a Fishland item. Okay, so the next is this, what's it? Hexagon, right? Yeah, I believe so. Mold, deep dish, pretty deep. So this will take deep pour resin or layers. So I'm going to put those together again. And now we're going to start with more silicone molds. Cat, whatever you just did, don't do that again. Oh, no, hold on. I got to applaud you. He's got my respirator mat. It was dangling over the side of my desk. I was using it when I was trying to dust, or not dust, but sand an item. And so, yeah, he decided it was fair game because the hose was probably hanging over the edge. All right, so that's back together. Anyway. Oh, boy. Try not to have a very long video. People have busy lives. As you can see, this is numbers. And then we have uppercase and lowercase alphabet. And of course they are matte molds. They are sold as fondant molds. And these are actually pretty good for using resin-crete in. Just, you have to understand to allow that resin-crete to cure for at least 12 hours. Otherwise you have a chance of breaking them because these are not all that deep. Sorry everybody, just trying to get it in here away from all the fur. Having eyesight issues, it's a little difficult to pick out the fur. Then we're going to go with another ocean related item. It has a hole in it, but, and of course, oh, here we are. Wow, that bag is really annoying. We have a sea turtle. And he's basically a planter. However, I think I could find another purpose for him as well. Okay, I'm going to open this one, and then I'm going to take a pause for a break, because I have to use the little ladies' room. I drink a lot of fluids these days to try to flush my liver out, because I'm going to try to get it to shrink. As you can tell, this is a little flower dish. This came as a set. This here is a vase. Looks like a bell almost, doesn't it? And then the tray that those sit in. They are glossy, so that means that they are for epoxy resin use first. Because I think by now you all know that I will use the shiny molds for epoxy resin before I use them for resin-crete. And I try very hard to make perfect products out of these so that I can turn around and create another mold to use for resin-crete instead. But that doesn't always happen. Okay, I'm going to pause you and be right back. Alright. Now we get down to these. These are also more fondant molds. As you can tell, these are cute little birds and flower things. These, of course, are very difficult for using resin-crete in, and even epoxy resin. Because of the thin areas, they tend to break off or take longer to cure if it's epoxy. And so these will take me days to finish up when I start them. And then we have butterflies. Roses. And some more butterflies. So these are going to get turned toward each other. And I can already tell that these molds are slightly unlevel because of the way they were molded. Which means I do have to do a little bit of trimming. Oh, I missed a mold. And then we have more butterflies. spring is here, but my weather doesn't seem to show that. I'm sorry. We just got through having snow again. It's all melted and gone, but it was pretty cold that came with it. So my heaters are still on. 1 second, I dropped that to the floor instead of in the bag. There we go. All right, next up, another squishy style mold. Unknown if it's shiny inside, we'll find out. Oh, this is a flower with an angel inside, which is here to here. And there's its wings. This is a matte mold. Then we have, now I don't really quite remember if I've already got this one or not. Probably. I'm hoping it's different, but I don't think so. Go ahead and get this open for you. This is another trinket dish, and this one says love. So yes, I believe this one's been shown before in a previous haul. This is the hearts. You know, sometimes when I'm purchasing on that claim credit thing, plain top, that I can't remember if I purchased something or not, but I know I wanted it at least. So I end up with extra. This one says home. This one is a snowflake. And this is what tells me, yes, I did purchase this before. This is a hot air balloon. Then we have butterflies, and we have a heart. And then there is the tray bottom. And yes, they are shiny. But yes, the claim credit gives you 1 hour to do your purchase. But I also work with Farmland doing that, and they give you 30 minutes to get the extra water for the crops. All right, only 2 more molds to go. This, as you can see, is very large letters. I think they were supposed to be 3-inch. Well, what a time to not find my tape measure. Yeah, okay. But yes, these are supposed to be 3-inch. And they look it. So you've got all capital letters. But it also gives you, well, I thought it gave numbers too, but not. Okay. That's fine. I can't open this right now because I don't have anything large enough to put these in. And they are supposed to be shiny. And then the last mold. This is another propagation mold, where you take this piece and you put it up in here. In order to create that hole for your tube to go into. And I'm not sure if I've got all 3 different ones now, or if I've accidentally purchased one extra and still need one. I have to go through all these newer molds and put all my cat ones together and check it out. Anyway, that's the end of the haul. I do appreciate those of you who have stepped in and watched my haul. Maybe make sure, if you could, to hit that thumbs up button. And, of course, please always leave a comment. I do appreciate those more than you know. Because I can read pretty well again. So I'm doing well enough on that for now. You know, like I said, I don't know what's going on with my eyes, that they're getting better, even my right eye. And it shouldn't be doing that because I've done nothing special for them. And, yeah, it's really strange. I've looked it up on the internet, and there's been no other people who's ever reported anything like that. But I've always been a quick healer person, as in I heal very fast for the most part, and maybe that's what's taking effect. I don't know. But whatever it is, I do hope it keeps up, so that maybe I don't even have to have the surgery. But I'm still planning for the surgery, because if I want to see fully out of my right eye again. It was my best eye. And my left one, you know, I always struggled with, because it's the one I had that accident with when it was kind of differently located during my childhood when I was playing with a tree limb. And I want to put it that way because I know some people get squeamish about that kind of thing. Anyway, yes, thank you all. If you're new to my channel, hello, how are you? I am trying to show people what can be done with vision problems. Right now it's the Temu hauls, but I also do crafting, and there'll be a lot of card making going on because it's what I feel safest with, and I'll be doing diamond paintings as well. But I want to tackle an epoxy job, and so I'm going to work on getting my financier to help me measure so that I'm not getting it off mixed, and because I want the stuff to cure, right, and I don't want it to flash cure, but I'm working on figuring that out. Anyway, I hope everybody is happy at least. Even if you're in poor health, you can be happy. I am. I have my fur babies, and even though in the last few months I have lost many because of age, and then Salem because of negligence at a vet, I have a roof over my head, I have food in my belly, I have what some would consider more than others, and I consider it more than others. And so sometimes I do like to send gifts to people, just because I've always been a giver, and I raised 4 children. I have 13 grandchildren, and I have children that if they want something from me or need something from me, that's when they get a hold of me. Lately, my daughter has, she checked herself out of the hospital. She's doing fine now, actually, and the swelling in her leg is going down. She's in physical therapy, and even the workman's comp doctor agreed that the hospital was not treating her medically or emotionally properly, and so she's still fighting to get workman's comp coverage for this because it did happen at work, and she's scared she's going to lose her job because she works at a water park and it's finally a job she's happy with. And yeah, a lot of times she doesn't get a hold of me for just saying, "Hi Mom, how you doing?" But I'll take it, you know. My 3 boys, I've got one son that a few months ago he gave me a glue gun, a wireless, yeah, well, yeah, wireless, a cordless glue gun. And I sent him a text thanking him, and I've not heard back from him. So I'm worried about him. The other two, well, my oldest one, he has the kidney issue. He needs a new kidney. He's on dialysis daily at home. The other one, he's got, I'm going to absolutely say PTSD from the Marines. And he's got physical ailments that have sprung from being in the Marines. And so he's dealing with that. But I don't hear from those two unless, you know, they need me, in which case most of the time they don't. So, yeah, I appreciate all the comments I read. I really do. I admit I'm a lonely person. I got, you know, everybody knows I've got a husband that's in name only, and he's not very supportive emotionally or anything else. I think he's afraid of it because, ooh, he might get me thinking, you know, we're good again. But on my 17th anniversary, I've been married 28 years. On my 17th anniversary, I found out he never loved me anyway, so not from the beginning. So yeah, that was fun to deal with. But yeah, I'm a lonely person. I admit it. And yes, I suffer some depression, but, you know, it's not so chronic that I need medication. You know, people deal with life. Life deals out crap, and, you know, depression is a part of that, dealing with that. So, I do have fun sometimes, and I do like watching certain programs, certain movies. Sometimes I watch World War Z like a gazillion times because I really like that movie, and I don't know why. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I like that one. Fun with Dick and Jane, love that movie. And then my horror movies, I love those. But anyway, thanks for coming. I do appreciate it. Peace out.